Khaleh Mona, and Khaleh in Persian or Farsi means auntie. So you all can call me Khaleh Mona. I am everybody's auntie. And today in Khaleh Mona Bakes, we are going to make our very own hot fudge sundaes. We're not going to make the ice cream because that just takes too long. We don't have time for that. But we are going to make hot fudge, and we are going to make our own whipped cream, and then we're going to build our sundae, and then we're going to hang out and chat and eat our sundaes. I'm ready. Here we go. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling like we're going to have an awesome bake, and I'm excited to get started. So first we need to review our rules of Khaleh Mona Bakes. This is our very first rule. We need to listen and follow directions. We gotta listen to Khaleh Mona, my directions, but we also need to listen to our parents. Our second rule is work hard, because only through working hard is when we're gonna get results. So we're gonna work hard today. And the very last one and very important one is to be kind. We are all at different stages as bakers, and then we're gonna have some delicious, delicious hot fudge sundaes. I'm so excited. Let's go through our ingredients. The first one was our whipping cream, or our heavy cream. And then we have our corn syrup. We have our brown sugar. We have our cocoa powder. You need to have your chocolate chips. I have a semi-sweet chocolate chip. We need to have some salt, some butter, and we need to have some vanilla, because everything's going directly into the pot, my friends. It's going directly into the pot. The first thing that's gonna go in there is our heavy whipping cream. Now, if your whipping cream is brand new and you've never opened it and never used it, it is super thick, so you gotta shake it. And that is 2/3 cup of heavy whipping cream, okay? And again, that goes directly into our pot. Okay, so everyone have their cream in their pots, okay? The next thing is their corn syrup. So go ahead and put your corn syrup in there. How much corn syrup?
How much corn syrup?
Corn syrup is 1/2 cup. And I'm gonna stir that around. So right now I just have the cream and I have the corn syrup. Now the corn syrup, what it does is it doesn't allow the chocolate to harden when it gets on the cold ice cream. The next ingredient that's going in is 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. I think I'm gonna switch to my whisk just to make it a little easier. Oh, look at all those things combining together. The next thing that goes in is our cocoa powder, and we should have 1/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. It'll get thick in a little bit. It needs to boil, and then also we still haven't added our chocolate chips to it, so we're gonna add our chocolate chips to it as well. I have it on medium-high heat, and my sides are just starting to bubble, so I'm gonna turn mine down just slightly because we don't want it to burn. So here's the thing, you should have about 1 full cup of chocolate chips in your bowl. We're only adding 1/2 of that right now, okay? We're only gonna add 1/2 of a cup of chocolate chips to our mixture while it's on the heat. We're gonna add another 1/2 of a cup when we take it off the heat. So for right now, we're just adding 1/2 of a cup, okay? And the last thing we're gonna add is just a dash of salt. You don't want your chocolate sauce to be salty. We just want the salt to bring out all those delicious flavors. Now we're gonna let the chocolate just kind of bubble a little bit. It's gonna bubble, and that's what we want, but we never want it to burn. So every few minutes, we're just gonna go in and we're gonna whisk so that it doesn't burn on the bottom. I had to take mine off the heat because mine was ready because it was bubbling a lot and I don't want my chocolate to burn. Ooh, I see some of you sneaking those chocolate chips. That's okay. I do the same thing sometimes. When you're ready and your chocolate has bubbled for a little bit, for like 1 or 2 minutes, it doesn't need to bubble for very long. You're gonna take it off the heat, and that's when we add the vanilla, the butter, and the rest of the chocolate chips. First, we're gonna add our vanilla. You should have a teaspoon to about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Just eyeball it. Vanilla's delicious. I feel like, you know, you can never have too many things that are delicious. And then we're going to add our butter. 2 tablespoons right in. Whoop! I got splashed. That's okay. This is why I need to wear my apron. I forgot my apron today. And the last step, guys, is the rest of our chocolate chips into our masterpiece. Oh, and look at that butter melting. Okay, by now you should feel, and remember your chocolate is off the heat when you're adding your butter and your vanilla and the rest of your chocolate. It is off the heat. The heat of the pot is gonna melt everything. You can already tell that it's getting nice and thick. How easy was that? You guys, we're done. That was it. Wasn't that so easy? Now, I recently went to the store and I looked at the label of the hot fudge in a jar, and there's so many things in there that I don't even know what they are. But this, you know every ingredient that went into your hot chocolate. Except we forgot one ingredient. The most important ingredient is love. And we have to gather that from our tips of our toes to the tops of our head. Your tips of your toes all the way to the top of your head. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. And gather it and gather it and gather it and capture it. Capture it. Don't let it go. And then you're gonna sprinkle it into your chocolate. Don't forget, sprinkle that love into your chocolate. I don't know if you gathered enough. Let's do it one more time. Get your fingers ready. We're gonna gather that love from the tips of your toes all the way to the top of your head and capture it. Yes, you guys got it. Almost slipped away, almost slipped away. And sprinkle it into your chocolate. Good job. Okay, now don't forget to mix it in. This chocolate is very, very, very hot. It will burn our tongues if we eat it right now. So we need to set it aside while we make our delicious whipped cream. And by the time we're done with the whipped cream, our hot fudge is gonna be ready to pour on our ice cream. I can hardly wait, I'm so excited. Guys, we're almost done. We're almost ready to build our hot fudge sundaes. We just have one more ingredient to make. I know, I'm excited too. We need 1 cup of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, our mixer, our hand mixer, a measuring cup, and a bowl that we're gonna mix with. That's all. That's all you need to make whipped cream. How easy is that, you guys? So easy. The first step is 1 cup of whipping cream. Oh, I just love watching that pour in my bowl. Who loves using the hand mixer? Me. I see lots of hands up. All right, go ahead and start whisking. And stop. There, we're putting air into the cream. That's what creates whipped cream. If you put too much air into whipped cream, it doesn't turn into whipped cream, it turns into butter. Yeah, we don't want butter on our ice cream. That does not sound delicious. So, don't over whip it. So make sure you're listening to Khaleh Mona because she's gonna tell you when to add the sugar, when to add the vanilla, and when to stop whisking. it's time to add some of our sugar. Not all of it, only some of it. Okay? So it's time to add a little bit of our sugar. Just sprinkle it in. And stop. And it's time to add more sugar, my friends. Just sprinkle it in. Not all of it. We don't want to knock out the air we've been putting into it. Okay, go. And stop. It's time to add the rest of our sugar. Go ahead and add the rest of your sugar. Mix it until we start seeing ribbons in the whipping cream. Go ahead, guys, and add your vanilla while you're mixing. So if I lift it up and it stays in peaks, that's what you want. Don't overmix it. Once it's this stage, you don't want to mix it too much because that's when it starts turning into butter. I'm gonna get my ice cream stuff ready to go. So I have my hot fudge. I have my whipped cream. Now I need to get my ice cream bowl. Let me show you what I have. I have some chopped pecans. You can have chopped nuts. You can have chopped almonds. You don't have to have this at all if you don't want this. That's fine.
Yeah, sprinkles.
Who else has sprinkles? I have sprinkles. Yes, we have sprinkles. I have fresh fruit. I have blueberries. And I have strawberries. Okay. I'm gonna put as much ice cream in the bowl as I'm allowed to, as my mom and dad let me. Oh, my ice cream smells amazing. Put on my hot fudge. Oh man. Look at this hot fudge. What? My favorite. Ugh, love that whipped cream. I gotta put on a little bit of my chopped nuts. Oh, beautiful. Let's see. Let's top it off with a strawberry. And just a little bit of sprinkles. Mmm. Okay, so the way you're going to store your chocolate sauce is you can put it in an airtight container, whether that's a jar or it can be a Tupperware. Just make sure it's clean and dry. You don't want any water in there because the water is what develops the fuzzy mold, right? So just make sure that it's clean and dry. What I like to do, because this is a lot of hot fudge, and we're just me and Amu Roger, that's all we have here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get small little jars and I'm gonna give my hot fudge to friends as gifts. That's what I'm gonna do, but that's how you store it. And honestly, it can last for a few weeks as long as it doesn't come into contact with any water. Our next class will be in 2 weeks, and I haven't decided if we're gonna do cookies or cupcakes, but it's gonna be one of those. So keep your eye out on my website. I will post it probably tomorrow if we're gonna do cookies or cupcakes. So I'm really excited. I hope you join me, and I love you so much. And remember, arms out. It's time to hug. Arms out. Wrap your arms around yourself. Tight as you can. Squeeze. And just think, Khaleh Mona.